please solve your disagreements as quickly as possible, because another disagreement is waiting on the way. Or kindly, na mwenye yako katika makosa, please make sure you apologize.
And the ego in a relationship.
Ego zote ziwekwe chini. When we come to marriage, you cannot have marriage and have ego at the same time. Na ile marriage iko na mtu mmoja mwenye kiburi, hata ikienda miaka 10, one day ita crash.
Welcome to One on One with Kajim, where real people share real stories that inspire and transform. From raw truth of the highs and lows of marriage to business, street smart tactics from founders who cash the checks and the powerful voices behind humanitarian change, Kajim sits down with the people making it happen. New episodes drop every Monday and Thursday. One on One with Kajim, where every conversation hits home.
Hi, my good people. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is MC Jimmy Kajim. And of course, when you see me, you know, marriage must work. It must work. And today, are you ready? Are you ready? And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment. We must grow. Yeah, we must grow, all of us. And thank you so much for your continued support. I don't take it for granted. And ladies and gentlemen, ndio sisi how. From relatable skits that leave us laughing till our ribs hurt, to heartwarming moments that remind us love can be fun, today's guests have taken TikTok by storm and into our hearts. You can now guess who they are. They are not just content creators, they are a couple, a team, pastors, and a living example that marriage can be full of laughter, teamwork, and a little bit of playful chaos, you know? Saizi najua guess ni akina nani. With millions of views and growing community that hangs on their every post, the Ndegwa'S have turned everyday marriage moments into a viral magic. But behind the lights, the lip syncs, and the trending sounds, there is a real love story, hard work, and a journey worth telling. Today, we dive into their life before TikTok fame, the moment they went viral, how content creation has shaped their relationship, their marriage, and what keeps them going and grounded despite being on the spotlight. Get ready for laughter, honest, and a peek behind the curtain of one of the Kenya's most loved TikTokers. I'm telling you, this is my favorite TikTok couple. Ladies and gentlemen, wapi makofi ya the Ndegwa'S. Sasa sijui tutaanza na wimbo ama tutaanza aje. Ebu acha tuanze na wimbo.
Tuanze hapo.
Tuanze na wimbo.
Huyu ni Naomi, sweetheart ya Ndegwa'S. Anani digi anafanya nicheke. Ni mrembo sana kuliko uwala waridi. Kifua chake huwa kinani digi.
Hey.
Hanepoti yangu. Naomi, sweetheart ya Ndegwa'S.
Beautiful.
Kifua chake huwa kinani digi. Naomi, sweetheart ya Ndegwa'S.
Hey. Nasi munatutesa.
Tuko hapo sasa.
Ndio I was looking at the challenges zenye zimefanywa ya hiyo wimbo.
Yes.
They are more than 100. More than I think 100. I think so many challenges zimefanywa. Thousands by the way. Zinafanywa mpaka na watu wa majuu everywhere. Hey, wacha tuanze hapo.
Ndio.
How did you compose that song? And what inspired you to compose that song?
Beautiful question. I remember it was on I think it must have been on a Thursday or a Friday, but most likely a Thursday. Na watoto wangu walikuwa wanatoka shule. I was just about to start a TikTok live show. I had no idea about maybe trending or anything like that. I was just doing my work.
Yes.
Yeah, what I normally do on TikTok. So I saw my 3 girls coming. So they approached me. Instead of going to the house, right from school, they came right to where I was. I was outside the house, near the fence. And they were like, Daddy, we are out of school, tumekuja, umeshindaje, unafanya nini? So I told them, nataka kuingia live show, TikTok. Ingieni kwa nyumba mkunywe uji. Wakaniambia, but we want to be with you. So they know I love them, they know I love their company. Wakaniambia, si tucheze na wewe. Alafu wakaniambia, tuchukue ka video. Bana wanaona simu hapo. Nikamwambia basi kujeni. I didn't have a tune. I didn't have words.
Yes.
But there's a way God has just blessed me. Naturally, tunes flow. Tunes flow. Even if I'm not composing a song to go and record, there are so many songs and tunes that flow in my mind every now and then. But that particular day, when I just held the phone, a tune came. So the first thing is the idea came. I need to sing for Lakeisha, Laurentia, and Lavisha.
Yes, you are three beautiful girls.
My three beautiful girls.
Yes.
So once my mind is set for singing, a tune just comes. So I started. Huyu ni Lakeisha, firstborn ya Ndegwa. Huyu ni Laurentia, secondborn ya Ndegwa. Huyu ni Janina, aka Lavisha, lastborn ya Ndegwa. Then that was all. I told them, go and have some uji until we sort you.
Sasa uingie live.
And then go live. After live, I'll meet you. That was all. So after the live show, I forgot about the clip. But when I went back to my phone to delete some items, to discard items so that I may be able to do more videos on counseling, on marriage, like that, because that's what I've been doing on TikTok most of my time. So I came across that clip. I was just about to delete it, but I said, let me listen. So nikasikiza. I think the tune, kuna vile iniguza kidogo, lakini sana sana, the way the last born was behaving, katika hiyo video, kalikuwa kanafanya hivi. So nikasema, let me post this one. So I posted it on TikTok. Then,
that was the first video?
Yeah, the first
before Naomi
was
features.
Okay. In the picture.
Okay.
So nika upload hauka video, na hata sikuongea na Naomi kuhusu hiyo video. Okay, my videos on TikTok in a way zimekuwa zikiendaenda kidogo hata hapo mbeleni.
You're doing an amazing job.
Yeah. So mimi sikuwa na ile ati sasa hii video venye watu wana comment na kushare ati ni a big deal. Lakini kuna comment moja. Na content creators be reading comments. That comment was the game changer. One comment
from a follower.
Ilikuwa inasema ako wapi mama yao. If you look at the video, the first video I have done for Naomi, huyu ni Naomi, it's a video reply of ako wapi mama yao. Even those who watching can confirm that, on TikTok. And I know maybe I'll give you the clip. You can play it on air. So, nikiona hiyo comment nikaambia mke wangu. And I thank God she does not say no in many cases. Na akisema no inakuanga in a very good way. So nikamwambia, si mtu wa kamera sana, hata hapo mbeleni. So nikamwambia, kuna comment imewekwa hapa, na ninaona hii video ni kama imefurahisha watu sana. Na juu nimekuwa nikimwimbia, it is not the first time.
Oh, this is not the first time?
I've been singing for Naomi. Even on the wedding day, I sang for her. Even before I married her, I made a song for her. I've been singing for her. So that particular day, I told her, as usual, darling, let me sing for you.
Another one.
Yeah, someone is requesting, ako wapi mama ya?
Mama yao.
So, tukiwa na yeye tu peke yetu, nikamwambia, sasa tutaimba tu na hiyo tune. Nikaanza. Huyu ni Naomi, sweetheart ya Ndegwa. Akaniambia, let me stand at the far end as a vixen to your video. So nikakubali. We were in a children's home actually. Actually, tulikuwa tumeenda children's home kupeleka vitu kadhaa. So tukaambiana na yeye, kabla hawa waongee, wacha tuende pale chini, tufanye kale video nilikuwa nakuambia. So tukaanza. Huyu ni Naomi.
Na karudi nyuma.
Karudi nyuma, akaniambia acha nisimame mwisho. Wewe na wewe ufanye kazi yako. Mimi na mimi nikakubali. Huyu ni Naomi, sweetheart ya Ndegwa. Ananidigidigi, anafanya nicheke. Ananipendeza. Naomi, sweetheart ya Ndegwa. Wacha nikuambie. The moment I uploaded that clip. Sasa challenges zikaanza. Alafu sasa ninakuta mpaka WhatsApp status watu wanashare na mimi ati why are you trending everywhere? Nawaambia
wapi?
Ilikuwa ile ya watoto kwanza, ikakuwa ina
yenye ni trend sana ni sasa vile combine the two.
By the way. So hiyo lakini katika hiyo sasa nimemfanyia kuna watu sasa wanakuja wananiambia wanasema ati what is on my mind is Naomi sweetheart wa Ndegwa. You remember that? Mpaka watu wanatuma kale ka brain ka kitu brain kameandikwa Naomi sweetheart wa Ndegwa. So nikaanza sasa kuongeza stanzas. Wanaofana hufanana kama mapacha. Nishike mkono jamani mpenzi nishike. Haya. Siku moja tukiendea watoto shule. Tukasema sasa kwa sababu nimeimbia watoto na wewe nimekuimbia. Si tuko bai na hii kitu ni kama imefurahisha watu. Na pia mimi ninapenda familia sana. So when I see people appreciating and celebrating family, I feel like I have already achieved my purpose on earth. So nikamwambia watoto wako hapa, wanatoka shule, na sasa tuko na wewe. Ile ni uwanja iko pale. Twende pale. Sasa tuko bai Naomi na wasichana wote watatu wa Ndegwa. Ndio hiyo. Lakini akatobia si tupange line tunaingia kila mmoja wakati wake.
Ni atasema.
So the whole thing is a combination of ideas and opinions from the whole family. Especially Lakisha herself and I. The little girls si sana. So nikaanza. I think we took about 7 to 8 takes.
Ndio tukue na hii moja hii kuwe combine.
Kwa sababu sasa unajua tuko na Janina Lavisha, she's quite young. And Laurentia. So wakati mwingine ataruka outside the set.
Ni take 2.
Na mnaendelea. So take 2 lazima iingie. But they cooperated. Wote ni wanne wasichana wa Ndegwa. Huyu ni Lakisha first born ya Ndegwa. Anaruka nje. Huyu ni Laurentia second born ya Ndegwa. Huyu ni Lavisha last born ya Ndegwa. Na huyu wa mwisho mama yetu sote. Naomi sweetheart ya Ndegwa. Now that is the clip that went viral.
Naomi, ulikuwa una feel aje by the way? Or how have you been feeling being loved like Evie? How have you been feeling?
Well, as he puts it, it was not really a big deal to me because his vows during our wedding were in form of a song.
Haukusoma venye anaambianga.
He did the pastor hiyo ya kurudia, but now he said he wanted to do another different thing. Now his own vows. As I wrote, nilisoma yangu yeye akasema ataimba. It was a surprise. And he sang.
It was a surprise.
Yeah, it was a surprise. I didn't know. So
Ndegwa. Pastor.
So he sang. And wakati alimaliza kuimba, I would hear the crowd shout, congratulations. Na even when we got married, kama tuko kitchen, I'm washing, I'm doing something, you'll just come up with a song
for you.
Yeah, for me. So many songs he sings. Zingine hata hajawahi record. So it was like another thing that he does for me. It was not something strange. But now when it started, like my colleagues, when I would go to work, they told me I was not on Tik Tok personally. I was not in X. Nilikuwa tu mtu wa Facebook peke yake. So my colleagues wananiambia, I've seen this one on TikTok. They would share with me, I've seen this on X. You are trending. So ndio nikasema so it was ingekuwa ikuwe that big, but it's something that he has been doing.
Ulimwimbia aje kwa harusi? Can you recall the song?
Kwa harusi ilikuwa sijapata zawadi kutoka kwa Mungu, sijapata zawadi kutoka kwa Mola, iliyo bora zaidi kuliko wewe. Najitoa kabisa kwako daima, iliyo bora zaidi kuliko wewe. Najitoa kabisa kwako daima. Alafu nikaweka the Kikuyu. Mwendo wako Naomi ningwendete muno. Now the applause was high because unajua watu wengi sasa familia ni from the Kikuyu land. So sasa wakaanza ngemi. Ona ningwishiragia muthenya no tuko gakenia kangoro eno nowe gaceri na ningenaga muno riria twi nawe gakenia kangoro eno nowe gaceri na ningenaga muno riria twi nawe. I never even recorded. Neither do I have a plan.
Please, you need to. You need to for these girls.
Yes.
Because they are now growing.
Yes.
Utawaonyesha and then sasa hiyo hata tunaweza weka zile picha za harusi.
Exactly.
Hiyo sasa ikihappen hivyo.
Wow.
Na hizo clips hizo sasa najua with this team ya Kajim events.
Wow.
That one we are going to do it. That one we are going to do it.
Documentary.
Wow. Sasa before hii fame yote ikuje.
Yes.
How was your life before then? Before hii fame ikuje. Iliwapata, were you ready for fame? Or how was your life before?
Your best place to answer that, to go first.
Well, I think we were not ready for it. Okay, our relationship has been online throughout.
It has been online?
Yeah, we've never hidden ourselves.
Okay.
Like we are hiding anything. In fact, I posted him juzi ndio nilieka the memories the first time I posted him as my boyfriend online like 13 years ago. Was it 13 or so?
You've been married for
14 years.
How many years?
We've been married, this is our 9th year. By December 10 will be 9 years.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. So
you posted me 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's not something that we've been hiding. We've been doing it as a ministry. Sharing. We actually started before even we got married. So we were doing it in our community, in our small community yenye tulikuwa nayo, sharing online. I write. I am a writer, so mostly I write online about marriage, about relationship. But now about all of a sudden you move outside and people are maybe staring at you. People want to take photos. Others want to piga picha hata kama you are not aware.
Yes.
It was not something I was really thinking about it. Okay, my husband told me before I got married that he is called for the public.
Amen.
Yeah, he told me because of his calling. He told me he was not a pastor when I married him, but he told me, I know I am called by God. I am into music. So, but you see now, haikuwa inanikujia the way it is now. That there was a time that ningewahi tembea na mask because I don't want to attract attention.
Yes.
Mimi ni mtu wa kutoka kwa barabara na masantos. Mimi ni mtu wa kukula mutura kwa barabara. So it didn't click in my mind that something inaweza kuja ni overwhelm. Unakuwa sasa uncomfortable. You know, kitambo sasa ungekuwa like no problem. But sasa utakuwa tu shika mahindi yako kama hata nimekuja nikikula mahindi
na miwa
and unakaa ni kama ni odd, but that is si ati ni kitu mbaya. But now you see watu wengi wanakujua. Sasa ungekula nobody knows you. Sasa watu wanakujua. So it was not something personally I was ready for, and it has taken time for me to adjust, and especially the last kind of 2 months it has taken time for me to adjust. Yeah,
I think Ndegwa, Pastor Ndegwa.
Yes.
I think you are ready from what Naomi is saying. Maybe you can answer that as you tell us also your pastoral journey.
Wow. Let me say, it would not have been a surprise for me to trend or to have something that is people are getting interested in that I have done, but not this way. Not this way. Actually, even to me also, it has come as a shock, this level of publicity that God has given me. I think it's God who has just decided to announce me. I didn't know that anything bigger than what had happened earlier will happen.
Yes.
Because I was still doing videos, people were liking them, commenting. So I thought, now that is the climax.
Yes.
I'm at the apex. Kumbe.
Bado.
So it was a shock.
Yes.
Let me say I'm also adjusting even right now. But I thank God because it is His purpose being fulfilled. Now, my pastoral journey, since I was a young boy, my mother has brought me up in a church. I normally say my mom is not only my biological mother. but also my spiritual mother.
Oh, wow.
She happens to be both.
Hey, you must be one of the luckiest people.
She happens to be both. Ever since I was a young boy, I felt that I have a calling.
Yes.
I could not name it as a pastor or a evangelist or whoever, but ministry, serving God. But people used to call me pastor, even teachers, not because I was preaching. I can't remember me preaching myself preaching a lot in school, but that is what was happening. Then the time I was in Form 2, I was 17 years. I felt a deep conviction in my spirit that God has called me to be a pastor, as a shepherd
Yes.
of his people. But I didn't know how soon it will happen. My wife, before she even got a boyfriend for herself, she went for a prayer revival. She narrated it to me, and a pastor prophesied to her, one day you look for me, Naomi, because I have seen in the spirit. You'll be married to a pastor.
Allah, you were told you will be married to a pastor?
And she was just how many years? Maybe she was in first year university. Had you joined?
I was 22 years.
Yeah. So that was the time. Now, when I was in campus, it was already confirmed. I knew God has called me to the pastoral ministry. Then, at the climax of our university life, I asked God to connect me with parents, spiritual mentors, who will usher me to the next, to my prophetic destiny.
Yes.
That was my prayer. I was fasting, and I was asking God, after campus, I don't want to loiter around from churches to churches, jumping like a confused person.
Yes.
Connect me with spiritual mentors who will usher me into my prophetic destiny. So we went for a camp mission at Kandara, where we are preaching right now. And the bishop, when we met, our spirits connected. And I was waiting for a question from him. Only for him to ask me the last day of the mission, will you be my son?
Wow.
I didn't tell him I want to go and pray. I had prayed.
Yes. So this was an answered prayer.
Yeah, and in the 7 days of the mission, I was waiting for a question from him. I didn't even want to care whether I would be traveling from Githurai, because that's where we were staying, all the way to Kandara to fellowship there. But my spirit had already been ignited by the Lord. You have already come to the right people. So I said, yes, I'm ready to be your son. He was like, how soon? Have you answered the question? And he did not expect that from an intellectual. That's how the journey started. And I was ordained as a pastor. Okay, I was put in the office of a pastor on 1st of August 2017. So I have been a pastor for 8 years.
Wow.
Though I was serving as an assistant pastor. Then last year, March 30th, I was ordained as a pastor in the same ministry, Bible Evangelistic Ministry, by Bishop Jesse Wangombe and Jimmy Mwando, Bishop Jimmy Mwando. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now that you are a pastor,
Yes.
and now you are trending,
Yes.
and they are youth, and when you are trending, were you posted in Kandara or you were still in Roysambu?
I was still in Kandara.
You're still in Kandara.
Yeah.
So, walichukulia aje pastor wao?
Well, I would even say both sides, because previously I was in Roysambu, Nairobi branch, now at Kandara. So all of them, you see the kind of excitement. Our pastor, we are happy that what you have been teaching us, now you are able to practically showcase the same thing to the world. We are happy that the world is celebrating you. And I think their feedback has really been important to me, because they are the people who know what I have been teaching them. So now seeing that God has done this and that, they can tell more of my testimony than anybody else, because we have worked with them for 8 years. So they have been happy, excited, and they are telling me, go, pastor, that it is your time, let the world know. What you have been telling us, let the world also have a chance.
You have been teaching, you have been doing counseling.
I've been doing counseling. I've been teaching them many things about life and about relationships, life skills, anything. I am a pastor who don't only teach what as we say you are preaching.
Yes.
But I teach life generally. Anything concerning human being, human life and human behavior, life skills, I do that. So I thank God because even my church has appreciated what God is doing. Yeah.
Naomi, now that before when the viral na ukue, maybe let me use this word, ukue celebrity, what is that one misconception ulikuwa nayo ya watu wenye huwa wana trend, then sasa ilikupata sasa ukasema aki sasa nimewasamehea, aki sasa nafikirianga hivi, sasa ni mimi iko hivi? What is that one, maybe a misconception that you had?
I think some of them will go with them to the grave. Because I think I judged them in a one way or another. But maybe what I can say is that they ignore replying comments. They ignore responding to inboxes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one hit harder when you take the medicine, the medicine you're giving others, when now it's your time.
Yeah. Na sasa hapo inbox ni 1,000.
Yeah.
You cannot be able to reply to the comments of millions. Naona video yenyu imepiga 1 million and everything. So that is one misconception yenye ulikuwa nayo.
Yeah, I was wondering,
Mbona?
why do people selectively reply to comments? Personally, I try to engage with them because maybe the comments are not many. I would ask him. I would take his phone, go through his TikTok videos, and namuuliza, "Badia, mbona ureply watu?" Because videos zake zilikuwa zinaenda. Mbona huwa mnafanya hivi? But now I know why.
Nawe pastor.
Sasa unajua nimekuja kujua kwanza kwa Facebook. Unajua Facebook mimi sikuwa na followers wengi. So I was like Facebook is a hard place, you know, it's a hard ground. Kwa nini mtu comment zenye ziko hapo pia asireply?
Na si mingi sana.
Sahi hata siwezi point finger at anybody. So to challenges, kumekuwa na hizo challenges. You had asked the question about misconceptions. I thought before this celebrity thing came that becoming a celeb is a ticket to being so happy and jubilating, jumping all the time. Oh, I am a celeb. Najulikana, Superman, mastermind of Naomi. I'm here. Oh, let me tell you. Wait until now the celebrity thing hit me. There is this now, the emotional adjustment. Yes. Because of expectations, trying to visualize the future. What about now? What next? Now, what next? So many things. Now, there are people who want you to advertise things for them, to become a brand for them. So many expectations. You still need to balance your family, church, and everything. I think I'm still in the mashup. And I need a mentor there. Let me be frank, I need a mentor there. My emotional intelligence has been tested.
A good one.
Now, better than ever before.
Na saa hizo ni mtu amefanya mpaka counseling for years.
Nisijiamini. Hii mtihani nikipita, I'll be the best person on this planet.
Utapita.
Napatana na comments. Zingine zinaenda south. Zingine huelewi zinatoka wapi.
But then how did you deal with the negative comments?
Hiyo tumekuwa tukiongea na yeye sana na ningependa aongelee hako kwa point kwa sababu ni yeye alinisaidia sana. How to deal with negative comments.
Bado ziko? Umepatana nazo?
They normally come. Utapatana tu nayo. Kwa mfano niliweka video ingine juzi. Benye nimezoea hapo mbeleni before the mwamwa. Nilikuwa naongelea kuhusu three things you should never you should not be quick to let your husband know.
Yes.
So watu walikuwa cautious kujua
ni vitu gani.
So mmoja alicomment hapo Akasema sasa umeshakuwa counselor juu ya mwamu. Sasa umeshakuwa marriage counselor. Sasa unaona?
Na hajui wewe umeishi kuwa a marriage counselor.
Marriage counselor. So,
even before this.
Yeah, that's it.
Naomi, how are you dealing with those to negative here and there, to negative comments?
Well, first I want to thank God because a bigger percentage of people, if I was to gauge the percentage, there are people who appreciate what we do.
Yes.
But you know one thing about negativity, one negative comment can spoil million of positive comments.
Yes.
That's the challenge about negativity. So we come across them now and then. Now, what I know is that happy people make others happy.
Rudia tena hiyo.
If you are happy,
yes, you will make everyone who is around you.
We tend to give what we have. You cannot give what you don't have.
Exactly.
So when I find a negative comment, I actually, what I do, the first thing is to click the profile and to confirm what I believe. And actually, it's almost the same thing. You find someone sharing very sad things about their lives, everything sad. So I understand them. I feel for them. Even maybe what they post, because I want to give them an exercise wafanye. If you find someone maybe appreciating even a stranger, you check their profile, you see there are people who are doing well in life. They are happy. Rarely will you find
Kajim commenting.
hating on others when you are happy.
Yes.
Like there's no way I can see you talking about your Wamboi and I feel sad and I feel the urge to comment something bad because I have my esteem.
Yes.
And I am happy. So what I do is to know they are talking from a point of heart, a point of bitterness, a point of pain.
Yes.
And it's a way of letting out what is in their heart. And they think it's psychological that when you make someone feel bad, you feel better. It's like vile mzungu alisema misery loves company. So if I make you feel bad, umekuja place niko. So I don't like kuja mahali wako. So I know it is not me the problem.
Yes.
It is them. So most of them I ask them, are you going through something I can help? Maybe it's something within my capacity. Yeah, most of them end up deleting. Sometimes I get evil and I just maybe screenshot something and then I reply to the comment. And they delete because
pressure increase.
Because we also have fans who will also come in. Sometimes we don't have to defend ourselves. Like there's a post that tulikuwa tumefanya. Actually tulikuwa tumefanya like 3 years ago. Marry what you can carry.
Yes.
But the idea was not that you must be
kubebana
vile tu kusikia ati ndio ubebe mtu. Because tukimalizia video tulikuwa tunasema in marriage you need someone who can carry you emotionally. There sometimes you'll be down and your wife will have to carry the marriage. There's times at times he will be down and I will carry him the other way.
In fact, that is I think the video that I saw yenyu ya kitambo sana.
Ilikuwa ya kitambo hata si sahi.
Mkibebana mkiwa na red.
Yeah, red exactly. That's the point.
Ilikuwa sometimes back. So sasa unajua mtu amekuwa triggered hata hajamalizia hadi mwisho. Aone we are talking about kuna mahali hata tunasema na mkishindwa kubebana because we use humor also. Na mkishindwa kubebana that's where God comes in. So amesema munabo or something and then kwa comment too, so our fans will just be there, usilie utaolewa. So sometimes we just check from a distance, but we know happy people cannot attack your happiness.
I agree. Now these beautiful girls, the 3 beautiful girls wa Ndegwa, iliwahit ikawafikia shule ifem.
Yeah, they have been reporting. Daddy, watu wanaimba song yako kwa class.
Kwa nini?
Mimi waliniona ati wakaanza ati huyu ni Lakisha first born ya Ndegwa. And the other day I didn't tell you. Lakisha told me, Daddy, kwa nini nimeshakuwa celeb mimi? So I was asking her, celebu ni nani? Si ni mtu anajulikana. Mtu anajulikana kama nani? Kama wewe. So anasema shule watu wanaimba. Hata leo penye tumekuwa kwa VBS leo hii. So wameniita wakaniambia watoto wanaimba song ya mwa Naomi. So they have been wamepatana na hiyo mambo. Lakini huyu mdogo haelewi.
The two the last two.
The last two.
They're just existing.
The
first one ndio
hata wajui ati kujulikana wajui. Wao unawaita tu kwa video wanachangamka. But the first one is very sharp.
Wow.
Sasa ashaelewa hiyo mambo. Na hata amekuwa akiniambia hata mimi daddy sasa ninataka nikuwe ninafanya content ya kusaidia watu.
Wow.
So I'm thinking around nione kama naweza mfungulia YouTube channel yake.
Asukume. Na pia utamleta hapa one on one with Kajim.
She will not.
Nilete tubonge na yeye hapa.
Huyo hata kuaibisha.
Nilete tubonge hapa.
Sawa.
Maybe if we can go a little bit deeper.
Yes.
When you are singing for Naomi, this is something that many women I know who are watching me would love their husbands, their boyfriends, their lovers to do that.
Yes.
When you are doing those videos,
Yes.
Maybe pale inbox, umepatana na watu wenye wanaona ni kama wanaweza taka pia wao kuimbiwa kama Naomi?
Actually, the funniest thing about now me na hii song na hao sasa ladies wenye wanaweza taka kukua side chick. I think that's what you're asking.
Yes.
Hawajakuja wamekuwa wakikuja kwa comments. Hata
si inbox.
Hata Hudi amekuwa akiwajibu. Maybe atambie kama kuna moja inbox ameona juu simu yangu huwa anashika, sinanga shida.
Yes.
But I can say from the time ya Mwamwa sijaona mtu. I think watu wakiangalia wanaona mko serious. Kuna vile people don't dare. I think for people to cross the line lazima ukuwe umewaonyesha, umewaentertain kidogo. Unajua mtu atakuja kama ni kwa TikTok inbox akuandikia message, I normally reply in a very professional way. Unaona? Because I take you as a client. Everybody who comes to my inbox, either a client or someone anataka tufanye kitu katika industry ya counseling, mambo kama hiyo, kama hii tunafanya na wewe. So I normally reply in a very professional way. Na hiyo ni kitu nilijifunza. So hata kama kuna mtu alikuwa na mind, unajua kuna mtu anaweza kuja direct aseme wanaanzaga na kakitu hai. Na kuna kitu moja tukakubaliana na mke wangu tukakubaliana. Mtu anaweza kuja tu akwambia hai. Na haongezi kitu kingine, hakuna kitu anakuambia ni stranger. So there's a way of responding to that person. Only remaining to be polite and professional. So kwa inbox rarely. Especially watu wakisikia you are a pastor, you love your family, so anashangaa anaweza ingilia wapi. But kwa comment wana make jokes sana. Mimi ni nani side jiki ya Ndegwa. Huyu aliwaita akamwambia wakuja watengenezee WhatsApp group ya side chicks.
Naomi, how do you feel that your husband is singing for you, is this lovey-dovey, and maybe there are other women who would love, maybe or who would hit on him? You know, umekuwa ukiwa reply.
Well, before we are very open with my husband, so I get his phone. Before now, the mwamwa, I would go through his phone. Sometimes you would find suggestive inbox, but that cannot scare me for various reasons. And even those who maybe come to the comment, maybe to joke, or maybe others are serious. There's nobody who hates a good thing. So if you have a good thing, everybody or most people would want to have maybe such a thing. And that's why I was telling the side chick, you don't need to be a side chick. You are beyond that. You are worthy someone who can be proud of you.
Yes.
And we can form our WhatsApp group. We pray until you get your own husband. So
that's what you meant.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Wakuja wafungulie WhatsApp group.
Yeah, you see, I am a mentor of guys.
Yes.
And I tell them that you don't need to be a side chick unafichwa kama bangi. When God has created you to be someone in the society. So I was saying that I would not get scared for that one reason. Number one, because I know I have a good husband, I have a good man. Number two, I would be concerned about his response more than what is coming in.
Aha.
Those one don't, they will always be coming. And they did not make vows to me. The vows are to him. Mimi na ye, not others. Because if I was to be worried about maybe the few I see, every day I will be worried. Every day I will be fighting. So it is just knowing that it's about him, and I know him. I have lived with him for the few years God has given us, and I know his stand about our marriage. Number three, I have confidence in God who gave me he than him. Have you gotten that point? He's a man like any other man. And my confidence is not in his power to withstand temptation. My confidence is in the God who gave me him. So my battles are between me and God, not others. Say, God, you gave me this man. You are going to take care of him. There's nothing much I can do. The much I can do is what God has called me to do as a wife. The rest are beyond my capacity. I cannot follow him wherever he goes. I cannot be checking his phone. I cannot trace him. I would die young. So, provided I pray for him, I do my part as a wife. I pray for him. Actually, one of my best book is a 3-in-1. I work with it everywhere. It's even in my handbag. The power of a praying wife, power of a praying parent, power of a praying wife. It's 3-in-1. Provided I do my part, the rest I've left it to God.
Maybe at that point, would you maybe look at that camera, you talk to that maybe a wife, someone probably who is so worried about their husband, their boyfriends, always checking on their phones. What's your advice to them?
First, I would say the checking of the phone part, I do not expect maybe there's a secret or there's a problem me checking the phone of my husband. Not from a point of insecurity, but from a point of the way you've been coming here to check at your investment.
Yes. Unaangalia mali yako.
Yeah. Maybe once in a while. You're not even snooping because everybody has their private space.
Yes.
But as a wife, I think I should begin by the ladies, maybe who want to get married, because I always find a challenge when you're already in a structure that is messy. Like you found yourself in a situationship, in a situationship of marriage that is now becoming hard for you to rectify or to have peace. Maybe we begin from those ladies who want to get married.
Yes.
That is where the thing begins, the foundation. If you get a man after God's own heart, you are not scared of what they will do because they fear God more than they fear you. That's where the secret lies. Actually, most of the inboxes zenye huwa ninapata hata kwa comment, Naomi tupe siri. And the biggest secret is before you begin. You begin with God. Ensure that man is accountable to God. Because if you get a man who is not accountable to his creator, how is he going to be accountable to you? A mere human being. So the secret is getting a man who fears God. And now the other thing is now you doing your part. You don't now have, if that man is you are sure they fear God, the rest now is about you praying about it. Don't fear about what they will do. I tell people that I don't fear what can happen to my husband, maybe going or doing what. I believe only what God has allowed can happen to this man. And what God has allowed, there is grace to sail through.
Amen.
So I will not be scared ninakosa kulala ati mume wangu ako wapi. Okay, huwa ninajiuliza ako wapi, but not because he's doing something, he's betraying me. My worry is he safe? Like, am I ready if he's not there? What would happen of me if he's no more? So that is the concern that I normally have. It is not akona nani. That is not the issue that I have. But I tell people, it is not the same if your man is a man who is just living in ngumu. I think it's hard for someone whose husband is not accountable to God, to Christ, because even the scripture says that he's my head, Christ is his head. Now assume he doesn't have a head.
Chaos.
A headless man heading someone.
So Pastor Ndegwa.
Yes.
From now where you sit, you're in a very good position. God has elevated you.
Yes.
You see things now differently. Not from what you are seeing.
Yes.
Mungu amekuweka pahali juu. And now you are in a space that masses, you are speaking to masses.
Yeah.
From your view, where do you think marriages are not working?
Yeah, a very interesting question. And thank you for that question. I think a number of reasons, but one major reason carries the day.
Okay.
The author and the pioneer is God. So when people do not follow the manual of the manufacturer, they will always miss the mark. We are living in a generation where very many people have turned their backs to God. They don't want, they don't even believe, they don't even know what they believe in. So they are just hopping into marriage without asking themselves, where did marriage come from? Who authored marriage? Where is the manual for marriage? Who should we consult? So when you lose it with God, definitely marriage becomes something so ambiguous, difficult for so many people. That is one major reason that carries every other reason. Secondly, we are living in a generation where people don't want to be instructed. They don't want to be advised. They just want to walk on their own. Na slogan mingi sana zenye zimefanya watu wanafeel hawataki kuambiwa.
We left church. Not leave God.
Hata hawa wako kanisani ndio wabaya. So you take the slogan, you go with it. Mwingine in our language wanasema muda hijio ni make, meaning mind your own business.
Kuna wengine wanasema they are getting you get your love when you're in marriage.
When you're in marriage, the love of your marriage.
The love of your life when you're already married.
So people are borrowing cultures from the world, the worldly sayings, the worldly slogans about marriage are the ones dominating. But nobody wants to consult the mastermind of the marriage we are talking about, and also listen from counselors and people who have gone through it. Unasikia watu wengi wakisema, especially the young people, mimi hakuna kitu mtu anazaniambia. Kama huyo marriage yake ilianguka, mimi hakuna mtu anazaniambia.
Ni hii tu yetu.
Love hainanga mambo ya nini? So all those things. I won't say that social media is contributing to breaking of marriages. Because even before the social media, marriages were still breaking.
Yes.
Because of poor influence, bad influence. Which script are you reading from? Then, let me say, basically, foundations of marriage mingi ni mbaya. Pale mulianzia aje? Mulianzia wapi? What was included in that foundation? Mulifanya nini? Ndio pale mkijenga msingi wa ndoa yenu. Mulianza aje? Nyumba yoyote hata hii yenye tuko ndani yake. Hii nyumba ikifika kubreak ama kuanguka, hata kama ni storm imekuja, hata kama ni earthquake imekuja. Hii nyumba tukipata imeanguka yote chini mpaka pillars, one thing is true. Something was wrong with the foundation. Unless that storm was historically great and never seen. Hata wakati kumetokea earthquake, unakutanga kuna nyumba vioo vimeanguka, lakini pillars zimebaki.
But some say hakuwa hivi nikimuoa.
Then there's a problem with the foundation, because kuna mambo ulikuwa umeshakuwa umeona, if not physically and psychologically, spiritually. Kwa sababu pia katika ile foundation ya marriage kuna the spiritual aspect. Mimi wakati nilikuwa ninapatana na Naomi, there were so many ladies around me. I can tell you, Kajim, there were so many ladies around me.
Yes.
friends. Sitasema kwamba walikuwa wanagojea ni waoe. Lakini pia inawezekana.
Yes.
Na ndio nichague Naomi kati ya wengi sana. Niliambia Mungu ninataka confirmation. Na sio ya mwanadamu. Na tuliongea mambo na Mungu. Mimi sita move on. I will not make the move until I hear your voice. And confirm to me in this and this and this. So it has to start between you and God. So shida mingi na ndoa mingi siku ya leo. Watu wengi wanaweza jidanganya tumeanza na Mungu. But kama mtu anaweza kuuliza maswali hard questions, akurudishe nyuma pale mlianzisha hiyo relationship, utapata kuna mahali mlikataa kufuata njia ya Mungu, mkaenda yenu. So there must be a problem with the foundation. Hakuna kitu ya Mungu, Kajim, inaweza sabaratika. God does not fail. Lakini pia niseme, kwa sababu ninajua kuna watu wanatutazama hapa, unaweza anzisha na mtu vizuri.
Yes.
Vizuri sana. Na mmeanzisha na njia yote ya Mungu na ukiangalia wewe hakuna mahali kuna shida. Lakini along the way huyu mtu anabadilika. Because hata watu huacha faith. Once a believer, alafu anabadilika anakuwa an unbeliever.
Yes.
So hapo sasa shida inaingia. Najua hapo watu wengi wanaweza jiuliza maswali waulize, what about si Mungu alikuwa anajua atabadilika because God is all knowing. Sasa hiyo tunaachiaga Mungu. Wewe unafanya part yako. Hiyo ingine unafanya nini? Unaachia Mungu. But I agree, yes.
There is grace to sail through what God
allowed.
Yeah, if it was true, God was involved and things happened, you are still in his purpose. That breakup is still in the purpose of God. Or that challenge in your marriage is still part of God's purpose. But it doesn't mean we hide under there, then we ignore God and then hide it was the purpose of God. Yeah, because even your conscience will be telling you that for sure, I am trying to fix God in this marriage, but he was not there from the origin.
Naomi, ladies, venye naonanga kwa mtandao wengi, wameona so many breakups. Some they are even celebrities, others they are even pastors. Yani from watu wengi sana. And to some ladies inafika place unasikia some wakisema mimi kwenye imefika, mimi nataka watoto wangapi? 2.
Alafu ni song.
Na gari na pesa yangu mimi. Watu wanaitwa wanaume sitaki. Do you have a word for people probably who wanna feel mimi hii hapana, especially ladies?
I think I was in a position where they are now, but mine was not influenced by maybe seeing marriages, breakups or what. It is because I was raised by my mom alone, and that's the ideal thing that I would see.
Okay.
That I would see my mom an independent woman doing things by herself, nobody to ask her anything, and probably I thought that is is the thing. But when I sought God, when I grew in my walk with God, God made me realize that was not the ideal plan of God. Because I am in a position in my life where I can have children, maybe stay alone, but would I be doing justice to my children? There is something their father gives them that I cannot. And that is why God wanted us to raise our children. Actually, I tend to believe that beyond many other things, marriage is an institution where we raise godly generation for God. We raise workers for God. So God wants us to be there, me and my husband, so that we can raise a whole generation. So I challenge them that even though you can raise children for yourself, you can pay bills, I think it's a selfish way of looking at things. It's about me. It has nothing to do with those children you bring. Now talking from experience, that I do not maybe have I do not have the privilege of experiencing what I see my girls experience with their father, which affects you in ways depending on how maybe God intervenes, you allow God to intervene, it can affect you in many aspects. And I tell them, if it is the reason why you don't want to get married is informed by fear. Kajim, you choose where to draw your inspiration from.
Yes.
If you want statistics of failed marriages to inspire you, you will have
Millions.
countless.
More than enough.
You will quote celebrities, you will quote
Kama ya huyu.
Utapata. Actually ask them in the comment section.
Yes.
Kwa nini unaniambia ya huyu? Mbona usiseme ya huyu? Both of them are in the public limelight. I ask them, mbona hujaniambia Gachagua na Dorcas? Why are you just focusing on this one? So you choose where to draw your inspiration from. So, as for me, not that I am not seeing the unfortunate incidents. Actually, I consider them unfortunate. But I choose to draw inspiration from those, from God's idea. As long as I am behind what God says, this is the right thing. Regardless of whatever is happening the other side, we are the majority. Even if Kajim will remain me and my husband married alone in this country,
You are the majority.
we are the majority because it is not us who started marriage. We are just behind
Love it.
We are just behind God, what he said we should do. So regardless of other noises, I will choose inspiration from that one. That one in the book of Genesis. Exactly.
Wow. Pastor,
Yes.
you are a counselor.
Yes.
And I don't know if you have handled this in your office. There is a lot of competition between wife and husband. Maybe Naomi, she's doing well than you. You feel inferior. Maybe you are doing very well, and then Naomi feels the pesa inaendanga wapi sijui nini. How do we handle the pressure and the competition between ourselves, between the husband and wife?
Recently, I was watching a football match between our lovely team,
Harambee Stars.
and Morocco.
And congratulations to Harambee Stars.
Congratulations to Harambee Stars, our people, our team. Right from the beginning of the match, though I did not watch all of it, but later I rewinded and watched. Right from the beginning to the end, Harambee Stars was playing against Morocco.
Yes.
Morocco was playing against
Harambee
Harambee Stars. That's a game. Marriage is not a game.
Kali.
Marriage is not a game.
Yes.
We don't have opponents in marriage. We only have partners.
Tuko na serikali na opposition.
Yeah, we should not have opposition in marriage. Even if you fight like a team.
Okay.
You don't fight like opponents. If I found a Harambee Stars striker fighting the goalkeeper of Morocco, I would take it as normal.
Oh.
But if I found defender of Harambee Stars fighting the goalkeeper of Harambee Stars, that's a no man. That's a sinister. A big evil. A big evil. Even the devil would hold a minute and watch it. How? People on the same team.
Yes.
They may disagree. And I believe they do. It doesn't mean that people in the same team cannot disagree. But they disagree to agree because they have to play the game and win against the opponent. So the opponent of marriage is any negativity against marriage that is working against, any force working against your marriage to work and to stand is the opponent you are fighting with your partner. So your partner in marriage, your spouse, your wife, your husband, is not your opponent. Marriage is not a battlefield. Marriage is a partnership. So I don't fight Naomi. If something comes between us, a disagreement, we solve the disagreement. We are dealing with the conflict. We are dealing with the enemy together. Hata kama hatusikizani, hata sisi kuna wakati tunakosananga.
Haya, mnakosananga nini?
Hata sisi ukosana. Na tunasema hakuna mimi siongei na wewe. Sikuongeleshi.
Ai.
Si umenikasirisha.
Eh.
But after a few hours, we have to come back and talk. We don't believe in silent treatment.
For how long have you ever been at your mongeleshani?
Unaweza kumbuka?
in the initial years of
the first year, the second year
of our marriage, let me say I was adjusting. My husband doesn't go silent. He doesn't. So I was the one who would go silent. I would go silent even for days. Not that we are not talking, but ni ile
silent.
Unajua kuna mtu anakuongelesha na kuongeleshi. Like you just do basics. So umeleta food, umeka hapo, iko wapi socks. But you know, you are not talking. Essentially you're not talking.
Mimi wakana niuma sana. Lakini
so I would that's how I would find solace. I would find comfort when I'm annoyed. I would not speak up what is happening. I would just expect my husband to miraculously know that he hurt me.
Yeah. Miraculously.
Yes, I would expect it to happen miraculously. But as we continued in our marriage, at least one inamwambia.
Sahi
things zinaendelea vizuri.
Sahi ataniandikia message ama ni call niambie sweetheart, I realized kuna mahali hukufurahia. Next time I'll do better. Will you forgive me? Oh, nasikiaga vizuri. Me, I believe one thing, Kajim, and that's what I even tell people in counseling, and as I counsel even married couples. Please solve your disagreements as quickly as possible, because another disagreement is waiting on the way, on the door actually, not on the way. Hata Yesu alisema hakuna wakati kukwazana itawaisha, watu wataishi kukwaza. Words of Jesus Christ himself.
So hii yenye tumekosana saa hizi na Wamboi
malizeni haraka juu kuna kuja ingine. If you don't, mtakuwa na parity issues na hizo ndizo zinamaliza. Kama okay, kuna swali ulikuwa umeuliza pale, nikachoose kuijibu from the biblical perspective as a pastor. But if also getting a chance, I believe we are going to have other times to answer as a counselor. Nikwambie vitu zenye watu wanafanya katika marriage zinafanya marriage break. Ranging from communication, trust issues, all those even competitions zenye tunaongea hapa. So solve your disagreements as quickly as possible, because you don't need a prophet to tell you, you will still disagree again. So parity issues zinakujanga, unakuta hii juu ya hii hamkusolve, na mkiacha kakitu hamjasolve, hata ujifanye malaika wa wapi hako kakitu kanaenda kanaseto mahali kwa roho. You have to solve it kindly, na mwenye yako katika makosa, please make sure you apologize.
And the ego in a relationship,
ego zote ziwekwe chini. When we come to marriage, you cannot have marriage and have ego at the same time.
You choose one.
You choose one. You cannot have ego and marriage in the same plate. Marriage is for, can I put it in a kind of a way that looks like an insult, but to give you an insight. Marriage is for two foolish people. If you are too wise, mujuaji sana, hawezi sustain marriage. It's for people who can go down, be humble like a fool. Even when you are feeling that when umekosewa, lazima urudi chini. Nyote wawili. Na si ati mmoja. Na ile marriage iko na mtu mmoja mwenye kiburi, hata ikienda miaka 10, one day ita crash.
Rudia.
Marriage, kama katika marriage yenu nyinyi wawili, umesema ati mimi huvumilia kwa sababu ninajua yeye anakuanga na kakiburi. If that does not change, hata muishi miaka 15. Wewe umesikia marriage mpaka za 25 years ina break.
Imagine.
Yeah. Those are some of the reasons.
So unapata nika kitu walifanya 10 years.
Yes. Pride and ego will eventually break your marriage. You don't need a prophet. Marriage ni ya watu wanaweza nyenyekea. Hata ukiwa mwanaume, hata ukiwa mwanamke, uko na pesa, umesoma, haijalishi nini uko nayo. Mkiingia ni marriage imeshikana hivi, nyinyi ni watoto. Munyenyekee, kubali kusema pole. Hii mambo ya ati wanaume hawasemangi pole, hiyo ni ya shetani.
Haezi sema.
Bila pole hakuna marriage. Kwa sababu huyu mtu wako atajifanya ati anavumilia. Ati mimi ninaweza mvumilia, naweza msamehe kila kitu juu ninamuelewa. Ninamuelewa. Hauwezi enda mbali, utachoka.
Mimi nilimzoea.
Nilimzoea. Hauwezi zoea.
Hawa kwao.
Hakuna. Hauwezi zoea mtu asemi pole, mtu anyenyekei. Utazoea mwaka ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu, ya nne, siku moja. You are a human being. You break out. Ni kama gari tu. Inafikanga mahali inachoka. Inahitaji kwenda service sasa. Lazima uirudishwe normal.
Naomi, do you believe ladies who say that nitamchange? It will happen.
That's a lie from the devil to put you in a fix. You cannot change a man. Only God can change a man. So when you are getting into a marriage saying huyu ni mimi ninampeleka, huyu nitachukua huyu mlevi, nitachukua huyu
tamuosha.
Ya kuosha, I think ya kuosha is different. I'm talking about character.
Yes.
I'm talking about character. You cannot change anyone. Na hata hiyo ya kuosha, ujue si wewe unaosha. Ni Mungu tu anakusaidia. Muna partner na Mungu. Because umeona watu wanasema huyu my husband hata huwa afikiri, huwa afanye anything. As long as there's nowhere that man has allowed you to partner with God to help him grow, haitawezekana. So that's why I'm insisting. If someone asks me, Naomi, what is the secret of your marriage? Ni God. There's no other secret naweza kupatia hapa, nikupatie list ya vitu zingine. Hizo huwa ninafanya ni za kurembesha, ni kama hizi decorations ziko huku za kurembesha. I will write my husband a text, I will compose, maybe I actually have a book for him vile sija publish.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
I will do all those things. But without the foundation, without God, you cannot change a man. I was actually calling someone else, ninamwambia someone that I love so much. Ujue ni wewe ulijichagulia. Na ulijichagulia ukijua vile yako. Sasa upambane na hali yako. Si ulijua? Ulijua kwa hivi. Akaniambia ninakubali ni mimi. Because that's what I mostly ask ladies. You know ladies, sorry to say, we like acting the victims of circumstances most of the time. Like if you ask us why are you sad in your marriage, you are not happy, we tend to say it is the man. It is a man. It is a man, alifanya hivi. But sometimes we forget this man was my own choice. Like if this man has a problem, I am admitting that I have a problem even in making choices, because he was my first mistake. Like it shows that most of my mistakes, most of my choices,
your spouse is a reflection of your choices.
You get it? Na huwa nawaambia even the best way, ama the quickest way to heal even from those breakups and everything, it is taking accountability. That first, before this man did what he did, he was my choice. I went to the club and I picked him. We would drink the entire night. Now I have given birth. He doesn't care. He's still in the club. But I forget. That is exactly the place I picked him. If you want to heal, admit. This is my choice. God, how can I come now from this mess? Nitaanza aje from this mess? Ni mimi mwenyewe nilijichagulia. In fact, labda hata nilimnyang'anya msichana mwingine. Or nilichukua someone's health.
Ana inject.
Anakuweka hivyo.
Or it was someone's love of his life. Na mimi nikapata opportunity nikasnatch.
Kanyakua.
Thinking that I am better than that other person. Alafu kinaniramba ninapata kumbe.
Sasa na yeye amechukuliwa na mwingine.
Exactly. So ndio upone, kaa chini kwanza ujite mkutano useme I am the problem first.
Nilinyang'anyana.
What do I expect? Ni vitu gani tulikuwa tunafanya na yeye before tuone? Like he doesn't care, so how do I expect him to care now? So that's what is it, and that's why I keep repeating this statement. Get someone who has submitted to Christ. That is the only.
It becomes easy.
It becomes easier because
anaangalia
you know we do not have authority over our husbands.
Yes.
As wives, God has not given us authority over husbands, but He has given us authority over powers that can influence our husbands. And those husbands must be submitted to Christ for the power of Christ to protect them.
Hallelujah. Iko sawa.
Huyu siwezi mchapa akifanya fanya, yani siwezi mfanyia anything. The best thing naweza fanya ni kulilia Mungu. Na sasa kama hata hayuko kwa huyu Mungu, si unaona itakuwa ngumu, lakini nikililia Mungu, akienda kwa Mungu kuomba kitu, Mungu atamkumbusha
kwanza wako alikuwa hapa
kwanza.
Wow. That was an amazing conversation.
Yes.
I want you, Pastor, to look at this camera.
Yes.
You give us your punchline, and then Naomi, you will also look at this camera also. You give us your punchline.
Yeah.
And remember, this one we call it marriage works.
Yes.
Because we are believers that marriage works, and it is work, and it will work. So look at this camera and give us your punchline.
Thank you very much, our viewers. I also thank you. As I said, I'm a counselor and a marriage coach, also relationship coach. And this is my word first for those people who have not yet gotten into marriage. There are so many things I can say today, but let me say one thing. If you have been struggling with lusts, L-U-S-T, kindly make sure you have dealt with your lust before you enter marriage, because marriage does not cure lust. Actually, it funds it. Because now you have gotten the taste of everything that you are looking for. You have the freedom. And in marriage, if people have not healed or dealt with their lust before marriage, when they get into marriage, it even becomes worse. And now the door even of cheating is big, and even masturbation, pornography, you find yourself in those things. So before you get into marriage, kindly, one of the things you need to deal with is your lust, if at all you have been in that. And ask God to help you, because you cannot do it on your own. Be spiritually strong and seek God to help you before you get into marriage. For those people who are in marriage, among the many things I can say, protect trust. The trust between you and your husband, between you and your wife. Trust is one very important pillar in marriage, but it is the most delicate. It takes time to build trust. It takes a moment. 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute can break my trust with Naomi. 1 minute. A trust that has taken 8 years to build. And it takes forever, a lifetime, to rebuild broken trust. So remain trustworthy to your partner, and also teach yourself to trust your partner so that your marriage may continue to stand. Above all, let your trust be in God. Like Naomi has said, trust in God more than how you trust in your partner. God bless you.
Thank you. Amen. Naomi?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to share what God has put in our hearts. I want to tell a sister there who is asking, Naomi, wanaume kama hawa wanapatikana wapi? Scripture says, all good and perfect gifts come from God. And if you make God your friend, he has remnants. God has the best sons in the whole world. And don't be cheated by the devil that men who love God, they're very boring. It is a slogan by the devil to make sure you hook yourself with someone who is not accountable to God. Get yourself a man who fears God, and then after that, continue trusting God and praying for them that God is going to sustain your marriage. And do unto others, or do unto your spouse what you would want them to do to you. That is the greatest commandment that God gave us. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much, the Ndegwa'S.
We are happy.
You've said the church is called?
Bible Evangelistic Ministry.
Yes.
We are at Nairobi and Kandara. Yes.
Would you mind giving out your contact as a counselor?
No problem. If you want to reach out to me, 0717 536 027.
Repeat.
0717 536 027. Yeah, on Facebook, Ndegwa'S GM, TikTok, Ndegwa'S GM, YouTube the same, and LinkedIn, also Instagram, Ndegwa'S GM.
Wow.
Yeah.
The same with Naomi, your socials handles?
I am on Facebook, Naomi NM Ndegwa. On TikTok the same, and also on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. May the Lord God bless you.
Wow.
And when we'll be celebrating the 9th year, the 9th anniversary.
Yes.
Sasa hiyo msituache.
Sawa.
Tumesema hiyo wimbo yenye tulifanya
Ndio.
hiyo lazima tutaifikiria.
Tuirudie.
And because Josiah and Joel are here,
Yes.
they'll make sure that hiyo sasa tumeicombine vizuri.
Hiyo itakuwa mzuri.
And we shall release it.
I'll be
Thank
happy.
you so much. And you say hi to your bishop.
I will do.
Say hi to those beautiful girls. And I'm looking forward to having you again and again.
Wow.
So that we can have this conversation.
Great.
Thank you so much. Those are the Ndegwa'S. Na najua umechukua kitu. I know you have learned something. I don't want to add anything. Thank you so much for watching. My name is MC Jimmy Kajim. And of course, without forgetting that I'm proudly dressed by Sir Eliam Design. This has been my designer for the last 5 years. He is the best. Ndio hii namba yao. If you want such a suit, such an attire, call them. They have the best. Until next time, this is Marriage Works and Marriage Must Work. How was it? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share. Sasa hii si ya kuishia hapa. Make sure kila mtu amejua. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.